Good morning, everyone. Ginette Biro here, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive in and see what's in store in the cards. It is Wednesday, May 25th, and I do have to say I'm pretty partial to this day because it is my birthday. So I want to celebrate with you guys and do a little extra long of a pull today. Let's really dive into the energy. If it is your birthday today too, happy birthday to you. I hope you're feeling the magic. And if it's not your birthday, I hope you feel the magic anyways, because today is just a good day, I'm going to say. All right, so let's see what we have in store. I'm going to just really follow Spirit's lead here. Whether we stick with just Oracle cards or if we move into tarot also, we'll see. We're going to play it by ear. So let me shuffle it 2 more times and see what Spirit has to say. Hold on. Okay. Very interesting. Oh, interesting. All right. Well, I like this. I like this a lot. And I especially like this last card, happy, happy, because she's got balloons and that just makes me think of birthday balloons. And any reading that is ending with happy, happy is a good thing. So what we have so far is we have Between Worlds, followed by Chop Wood, followed by the Tribe, followed by Peace, and then happy, happy, like I showed you before. So let's start here with Between Worlds. So we are in such a beautiful transformative time right now, as we know, we've been talking a lot about it. And so they're wanting to express here, they're wanting to express here how there are different ways we may be perceiving this. Some of us feel like we are starting to move into the energy of color, meaning we're gaining clarity and insights on information, our direction, where we're moving forward. And that is because the collective alignments have come into play that have intercepted or aligned with your path. That's simply collective divine timing. So for some people, they're already kind of on board that train. Others might still be feeling like this isn't fully black and white, but this is kind of like the color is just starting to return. So some are still waiting for more pieces of clarity, more light to shine on their direction. But what Spirit is saying is it's coming. It's on its way. It is not forgotten. None of you are forgotten. So if you're feeling like you're still waiting and you're like, what the heck's going on? You are not forgotten, nor would you ever be. And so they're saying you may be feeling like you're totally in the light or you're slightly still kind of in the dark and you're wondering, and some might literally have 1 foot in the light, like we can see this guy, this flamingo here, and 1 foot in, we'll just say the dark for ease. Now, the most challenging path in that is actually trying to navigate both worlds. And that's where they're saying the majority of the collective is right now is actually having 1 foot in the light and 1 foot in the dark. 1 foot in higher consciousness, 1 foot in the lower dense consciousness of 3D reality. 1 foot in forward momentum and 1 foot still feeling kind of stuck in the mud. And so they're saying for those that are really feeling, because again, they're showing me that's the highest percentage of people right now are in that in between. If you're feeling that in between, not to worry about it or stress that things aren't going your way, because again, Spirit is saying, we hear you and we see you, and this train of movement and stuff is coming. Your spot on the train might just be towards the end of it, not end being bad. Simply that's where you chose to be instead of the noise at the front with the engines, right? Pros and cons to both. So while being in that in between, chop wood. And this really represents like, get busy being creative in the here and now. Instead of just simply waiting and twiddling your thumbs, it's like, while you're waiting, why not weed your garden? Why not paint your house? Why not, cook a beautiful meal, work on your fitness, work on your health? What can you reassess or realign and do action points while you're waiting for the greater collective things to happen? So it's really about choosing your perspective and making the most of the energy right now and not getting stuck in kind kind of a victim mentality. And I don't say that with judgment. We all fall into that sometimes. I do too, where I'm like, poor me, why me? And then I have to be like, wait a minute, no. These are experiences I'm having that are giving me an opportunity to learn something. So what am I going to learn? Oh, I can learn this. And then you get to change your perspective of how you experience it. And so again, they're saying in this waiting, get busy with something creative right now, because sometimes those waiting periods or those transition periods are actually beautiful gifts where we can get a lot of things done, so that when we fully step into this light and that forward momentum, we've cleaned out the closet, we've weeded the garden, we've cut the grass, we've painted the house, and then all of that is set and settled, and you have even more space and freedom as you move forward, right? So what those things can be different for everyone, but it's to consider what you can do in that. So make the most of your time. And as you make the most of your time too, really deep or dive into the relationships of your tribe. That's what this card really represents. And I love that there's a bunch of different birds plus the giraffes here. It's dive into the energy of those that really support you moving forward. Find gratitude in it. Find time to thank people in your life for what they bring. And also kind of reassess who is a part of your tribe. Our tribe can be family members and friends. It can also be coworkers and maybe forums that we're a part of online that really help support us in the frequency we want. And so it's having gratitude for that and holding on to that energy and being choosy about what that is. Your tribe is what you create it to be. And that's the beautiful thing too. So lean into the energy of your tribe. And as you do that, you will feel a lot more peace. And this peace is about being present in the present moment. And it's so true. Peace in the present moment can be had when we really work on our perspective. So Spirit is saying, make this your goal, this moment here. Because as you sit in this kind of energy, Spirit can then equal and balance that for you, bringing in more, basically amplifying that. So if you create an energy of chaos, the universe sometimes responds with energy of chaos. If you create an energy of peace, and it doesn't mean you have to hold it with perfection the entire time, but if your intent is to have this kind of peaceful energy, that helps you bring that forward and draw that to you. So this is a beautiful thing. And then when we end with this section, I'm going to pull some tarot anyway, but when we end with this happy, happy card, this really says, first of all, Spirit is bringing the things you are wanting. Remember how we had in the beginning, we had this between worlds, this movement transition. This is saying, listen, what you're desiring is coming to you and it is starting to make itself manifest. So celebrate that. Celebrate the moments you're in. Trust in the bigger picture of happiness, of goodness, of manifesting your desires. It's a celebration. It's an energy of goodness and moving forward. And it's kind of like you're being presented with the lock and you have that key to it. So allow yourself that energy of joy and peace and happiness and celebration. It's totally meant to be there for you. So let's take that general message and then let's just add a little bit of tarot just for fun because we can, and see if they have any more specificity or confirmations as to what we got. So let's see here. I'll do one more. Oops. Yeah, totally love that. Totally. Okay. So the jumper one that we got here is the 5 of Cups. Now the 5, first of all, represents change. So this is the overall energy of change that Spirit's talking about again in here. But what I love what the 5 of Cups represents is where you focus your energy. And this is what they were saying with happy, happy and peace is like, as these changes are happening, you can either be focused on the 3 of Cups that have fallen over, or you can focus on the 2 of Cups that are full here. And maybe these 2 of Cups here are actually filled with what you're wanting, right? Like a refined tribe energy. Maybe some of these cups that have fallen away are what you actually got busy clearing out of your life in these moments while you're in this transition. So it's saying really recognize what your intention is and what your focus is within this number 5 energy of change and see it blossom. So that's the overall jumper energy, because this 4 of Swords here really speaks about changes are underway, things are coming. And what you can do right now is be in this present moment of peace. You see how this guy is sleeping here. It's saying things are happening, things are already underway. And so taking some time to rest and be in peace, to step back, to be creative in the present moment while the universe aligns what is coming your way. So I love that, especially when we follow that up here with the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is saying a lot of the things that you're creating, those passions, that fiery energy, is just about there. You have all the 9 wands together. As soon as they hit 10, you get to put them down, and look what the next card was. Ace of Wands, your 10, where you can put them down. Also, this is a beautiful energy as a standalone card of energy moving in for shift and change. So that's a beautiful thing. And then we follow it at the end with the King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles doesn't just represent masculine, it can be feminine, masculine, whatever gender, but it represents Pentacles being earthly. Also one of the most grounded, calming cards in the deck. This really represents when you get to a place in your world where you are really sitting on your throne on this planet as an embodied human in a position of like personal authority and knowing what you're about, knowing who you are. This is all the stuff that is coming your way in the energies right now. And so Spirit is working really hard to manifest that. The more you stay in your energy of peace and generating what you want in the present moment, the more you're sitting in that King of Pentacles energy and drawing it to you. So this is really positive, you guys. This is a great energy reading, card reading, tarot, oracle, all of it supporting similar themes in how we're moving forward. So truly, as you're in this energy of moving through, whether you're in the light, slightly in the dark, or one foot in each one, remember the goodness is on its way to you. You can celebrate and really trust in the energy that is on its way. This is a big year of change, but you're making great strides. So keep going with it. So I'll leave that with you guys for now. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm sending you lots of extra love and goodness. And I will be back tomorrow. If you want to deepen your journey, do check out avalonspirit.com. There are many ways to open up to ascension. If you want to learn more about your gifts and abilities too, check out my Lightworker Mentorship Circle on Avalon Spirit. It's a course that you can take to deepen your journey. I'll see you tomorrow.